Hello guys, in this tutorial I will show you how to remove and replace broken LCD on HTC M9 phone. So as you can see, this one is completely broken. I have here a replacement for it. So let's get started. Now the first thing you want to do is to take a pick and dig inside here. You'll see this glossy plastic. It has a little bit of adhesive onto it, but you'll be able to take it off. Just be gentle and don't do it too fast in order not to break it. Then you have two screws, one on the right side and one on the left side. Take them off. Now take the pick again. I just forgot to take out the SIM holder and the memory card holder. You will find them on the right and on the left side of the phone. So now take the pick again and get inside the back cover and the frame of the phone. And work your way around it. You will hear it snapping off. Sorry for that. So that's the back cover. Now the next step is to disconnect the battery. It has two little screws here. Like that. Now we will have to disconnect the other connectors. So this is the LCD connector. Now I will disconnect this bottom part. And this one as well. let's disconnect them. Then you have one more screw here on the bottom of the motherboard. And there are 3 more screws here on the bottom, 3 black ones. So now I will disconnect these antenna connectors. There are 2 of them, like that. Now let's switch to the upside of the phone. We got one more screw here, and one on the right side here. So let's take the vibrator out because it is soldered to the motherboard, and we got 2 more connectors here. And now we should be able to take out the motherboard, I think. Let's see. Oh, there's one more connector here. Have to disconnect that as well. So we took out the motherboard. Now the next step is to lift the battery up so we can access the LCD. So I will try to stick a card here. Now, because the LCD is broken, and I don't mind if I get alcohol between the LCD and the backlight, I will just put some alcohol here in order to loosen the adhesive of the battery. So you can see that it's coming off a bit easier. Now, what you have to take care of is this ribbon cable right here, which is connected to the upper side of the motherboard and the 3 buttons on the side. If you think you can do it like this, just unglue the side buttons and then you can fold this ribbon cable like that. So now we have access here. Now the next step is to heat up the LCD. I will just put the phone on a heated plate. I'm using about 90 degrees. You can also use a hairdryer or a heat blower. And after it is hot enough, we will take the old LCD assembly out. So once the LCD is hot enough, take a pick, get it inside between the frame of the phone and the LCD, and just lift the LCD assembly up as I do. I will also spray some alcohol inside. This will help me loosen the adhesive and take it out easier. So this is the LCD and the backlight. So now just clean all the glass pieces left on the frame of the LCD, I mean the phone, the frame of the phone. So the next step is to test out the new assembly, because you don't want to assemble the phone and then to see that it's not working. So what you want to do is first test out the new assembly. So just put it like that, and now we have to put the battery back and the motherboard to test it out. Just take care not to let any connector under the battery. So let's put the battery back like that, and then comes the motherboard. So I will connect only what I need, and that's the LCD, and I think this connector here, which will power the device on, because this comes from the buttons. I think we don't need anything else, so I will connect the battery and make a test. Just make sure you don't short anything out. If you think you can't do it, I recommend you to connect all the connectors. So the LCD looks good. Now let's see if the digitizer is working properly, and if it is, then we will glue it to the frame, and then of course assembly the whole phone back. So yeah, it is working properly. I'll just turn off the device. Disconnect the battery. Disconnect the two connectors that we have connected to test the LCD out. So now I will attach some glue on the frame. I will also attach some glue here where the battery comes on. Not too much, just a little bit. So now let's put the screws back. There are 3 black ones that come here on the bottom. Then we got a silver one coming here on the upper part. And one on the left side. And there's one more screw coming here on the bottom part, the same size silver screw as the 2 other coming on the upper part. And then you have 2 more screws, 2 little ones that come on the battery connector, and the 2 black which will come at the end here on the upper part. So now let's put the vibrator back. And connect all the connectors back. Oh shit, I need to take the motherboard out again because this connector comes under the motherboard. Fuck that, man. Sorry for that, guys. So just lean the connector under the motherboard like that. So now you can connect everything back, this time for real. only thing you should do is to leave the battery the last connector. You don't want to connect that before. So that are the big connectors. Now let's see about these small connectors. We have one black that comes here, and now you have these two gray connectors here. Now this left one goes on the left side, this right one goes on the right side. It's pretty easy to do. Just make sure they are good connected. And we have two more here on the bottom. Now you have a blue one and a gray one. The blue one is longer, so it comes here on the bottom. The gray one is shorter, so it goes here on the first connector. So after you have all the connectors, you will have to take some tape about this big and put it on the LCD connector. Now connect the battery, put back the two little screws, and you can now put the back cover back. So now we have the two black connectors here. And this plastic cover. So that's it. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.